Hey guys, how you doing? This is Rosa from Rosa's Resources. Basically, this video, I'm just going on a rant about triggers and getting over your fears and just trying to get better with self on your healing journey, that is. So, I really used to like to wear a lot of chokers and chains and stuff like that. And I wore this choker, right? And if you ever been choked out before, if you ever, I'm really trying to work with to get over those fears, you know? If you ever been strangled before, it's a thing that you can't wear things around your neck, even like turtleneck sweaters, chains like these. You feel like you're suffocating. I had it on for most of the morning, but all of a sudden I'm taking a walk and I just want to snatch it off. But I'm trying to be like mentally strong and get over my phobia. What that does is every time you feel like how I have the chain on, and every time like I'll wear a chain like this again, I'm being triggered, you know? But I'm really trying to just stay like mentally strong and to block it out so I can overcome this fear. So as I'm walking, it's like getting tighter and tighter around my neck, and I'm like, oh, it's all in my mind. But your mind has a lot to do with body-mind connection, you know what I mean? So I got up this morning, I did some exercise because it's all about mind, body, and soul. You got to be connected, right? And now I feel like taking another walk. I got up, I said, this is the chain I feel like putting on today. I don't wear many jewelries anymore, but I just felt like putting it on. And I'm walking and I'm like, oh, I just want to grab it off because it's just triggering me, you know? So all I want to say is, whatever you're going through, whatever fears you have, you take a breath, right? You take it off, you loosen it, whatever. This is just an example, guys. I'm using my story to maybe somebody else that's going through it, they think they're alone and you're not, you know? So as I try to overcome all these things, all these triggers in my life from past experiences, because you got to get strong and you got to move on. And you cannot make things like a bondage. You can't be in a bondage in your life. You know what I mean? And those are the things I'm trying to overcome with Jesus Christ. So I decided that I'm going to walk about a mile today, and I'm half a mile in, and I'm going to turn back and walk in the opposite direction. But this is a sample here, an example of how you got to overcome things. Whether it's molestation, whatever it is, you know. You got to overcome it because it's like in your mind, it's etched in your soul. And you continue to keep on thinking about it. It's like over and over again, and you got to overcome. You got to overcome these things. I don't know if I'm affecting anybody this morning, but as I'm taking my walk and I'm being triggered, I'm like, oh God, I'm not going to be a prisoner of this thing here. And that's why I keep telling people, like, when you want to get into your little freaky sex and stuff like that, and you don't know what your partner been through, because your partner, if you can hear my voice changing, because I feel like, please God, help me overcome. And you try to have hard sex, whatever type of sex it is, choking out, all type of freaky stuff, beating, spanking. You don't know what your partner been through because they don't share things all the time. So for me, if I was with someone and they wanted to do like a choking session, that would be an issue to me. Like, that would just let me flip out. I would just flip out. You know what I mean? So you got to really be careful, guys. You really got to be careful because you don't know, your partner don't share everything with you. So as I don't want to ramble on this video, but I just want to tell you guys, you could get through anything in your life. Once you put your mind through it and you stay positive, you could get through anything in your life. So I'm going to leave this chain on today because I do like it. I want to breathe through it. It was not bothering me until I started taking my walk. I could actually feel it around my neck. I could actually feel it tightening on my neck, but I know it's just in my mind. You know what I mean? So you got to overcome. Just try to overcome whatever it is, whatever fear. Some people have fear of rats. You know, fear is not of God. That's why I want to push through this afternoon. Fear is not of God. He wants you to walk in authority, and by the authority that He invested in me, this is not going to be my slavery. It's not going to be my slavery. I'm going to overcome this phobia that I have. Okay? And yeah, I hope this video helped someone. I'm going to walk back now, and I'm going to conquer my fears, and I'm asking you guys to conquer your fear as well. I also want to let me walk back while I talk to you guys. It's all in my mind. It's all in my mind. Anyway, as I walk back, I also want to tell you guys that sometimes in life things look rough, things look hard, things look like you're drowning in your problems, you're drowning in your situation, you're drowning in your relationship, you're just drowning. You're drowning, you feel like there's no way out, you feel like there's no escape. But I'm here to tell you that there's always a way out. Let God lead you through the bondage that you're going through in your life. If you just surrender, He will guide you and He will show you. Just surrender your life to Him. You know, I know when you say that to people, and they're not ready to surrender or let go because they still dependent on themselves. I don't know, but I can't do it without God. I can't. I talk to Him every minute of the day because I'm like, lead me, guide me, because I can't do it on my own. I give up. Yep, I can't do it on my own. I'm like, I'm crying out to you, help me. Yeah, and He always does. So whatever financial problem you're going through, relationship problem, trauma problem, memories of the mind that you can't let go, just keep on talking to God and asking Him for an escape plan. Ask Him and He will release you. He will release you from that relationship that you feel tied down in. You don't know how. You want to get out, but you just don't know how. You're being abused, you're being neglected, unloved, and you know it, but you just don't know how to get out because perhaps you might not have money, you might have children, you're thinking about the children, what's going to happen to them. But I'm here to tell you that when you are stuck into these relationships and the kids are seeing the dysfunction, it's better for you to leave, because if you keep on letting your kids stay in that environment, that's what's going to happen to their children. So you need to leave, flee, even if you have to go in a shelter, and a lot of people don't want to go into shelters. But sometimes, guys, that's the best option for you. You leave, and you don't leave in a body bag. Even if you don't have no money, you know, the system will help you. And if you don't want the system to help you, because you might be a person like myself, you start on your exit plan, you start looking for decent jobs, or you start working on your dreams, baking your cookies, selling them, whatever it is. You start where you are, you know, and you take your power back. Nobody owns you, guys. Money should not own you as well. Some people get caught up, they don't have money, or they do have money and they use their money to control people. No. Even God gives you free will, you know? And all that control and manipulation is witchcraft, guys. Whether you know it or not. Anytime you try to control a situation and control people, it's witchcraft. You gotta let go, you gotta surrender. Okay? So I'm going to go and sit down in this part, but that's the message I have for you guys this morning. We got to do better. Each one, teach one, each one. Get better with self. Go ahead and look in that mirror. Take care of yourself, guys. You can and you will. You know what I mean? You got to teach the future generation better than what we're going through now, because if we keep on in this pattern, it's nothing but downhill. I don't know. People keep saying, what are we going to do? Nothing is going to change. Of course not. How could things change when you didn't make the decision? you just keep on living in chaos and working with chaos, and it could be so much better. It all starts with us. Look at this beautiful backyard. That's one person's backyard. You see that driveway? It's amazing. That's why I like Long Island, guys. Nothing but green, nothing but space. Don't let your triggers control you. Don't let material things control you. Don't let a person control you. Ask for deliverance. Remove yourself from that situation. It's no longer serving you. Love yourself. We all have to learn to love each other, love ourselves. That love that you got, that you're pouring on somebody else, pour it onto yourself. Oh my God, I feel so good that I took this walk. I made a decision to make sure I want to do it every day, but at least 3 times a week. Because if you don't like something about yourself, you could change it. Stop complaining and change it. Complaining is not getting you anywhere. It's just words. Action is what you need to do. All right? All right, guys. So enjoy your day. I'm going to go over to Toyota and see what their cars are all about. See, everybody's working on themselves, mind, body, and soul, man. You can't develop your spiritual life and think everything is going to work out if your body's messed up, you're not taking care of yourself, you're not eating right, because all you're focusing on is your spiritual life. It's got to work on your body, your mind, and your soul, period. All right? All right, guys, please leave your comments, like, and share. Again, if there's something you would like to talk about, hit up your girl, Rosa. Rose Petals. Have a great day. I thank you for listening. Whether you're listening from Africa or England, first of all, shout out to my England clients. Shout out to you, Ebony. Big up yourself. Thank you for being here. And thank you for always supporting. Have a good day, guys.